Okay, so I've already started on this process. I'm gonna just show you what I've been doing for the past day. So I cut out the pieces from the runners and I went ahead and started painting them. I just did what I did earlier, which is just paint some metallic silver, put a black wash, and then repaint the silver on top. And as you can see, get and by black wash I mean the shoe polish. The shoe polish gives it goes inside the in the crevices and the cracks of the pieces, and it just makes the raised details look just like pop out even more. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how I do that, just so you can see how I paint the pieces. And I got gloves because the paint goes all over your fingers, so it's, and it's not on the runners anymore, so there's not really anything holding it up, so I'm just using my fingers for this one. So what I'm going to be using is a paintbrush with a small tip, and then two of the square tip paintbrushes. One is going to be for the silver, and one is going to be for the shoe polish. I just want to show this real quick. Hopefully I don't spill it. So I have, again, what I did earlier. I just took some school bus yellow paint and some King's Gold. I just mixed it together. I took this silver and this silver. They're essentially the same, just one's more liquid, just as less consistency, but it's essentially the same. So you can just use regular silver, but I like mixing the two. And then, of course, the black shoe polish, which I did not add any water to this one. It'll work fine without water. I did it because I thought it would be better, but I think just using regular black shoe polish will work just fine, so you don't have to do anything to it. So let's start on something a little easy, something easier to see on. So this is part of the shield, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and start. Let's put it right. So here we go. Just take some paint and I'm gonna wipe the excess off. Alright. Okay, I'm not gonna go too in depth into this one. It was a pretty simple process. Like I said, I just put 2 layers of silver on there. I put the shoe polish, as a black wash, and scrubbed it off. Then I put in one more very thin layer of silver, and that's basically it. But what I wanted to say was that this took quite a while. I want to say 3, maybe 4 days. Maybe it was probably 4 days, but yeah, it took quite a number of days because I painted all. There was a lot of pieces I had to paint. I was like, so I separated the runners, all the pieces on the runners. I put those pieces into bags, and I believe I had about like 8 bags maybe, of silver pieces that I had to paint. So I believe I did like 2 bags per day. And yeah, so it wasn't too difficult. It wasn't very complicated. It was just painting all those pieces, just doing the same thing over and over, so it's just kind of tedious. But other than that, this is very simple, very easy to do. It just takes a while to do it. And so yeah, that's basically it for this part.
Okay, I'm back real quick. I just want to show you how I paint the exhaust pipes. Now you can start. You can kind of see I already started. Just wanted to use this brush. I want to wet it real quick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a little bit of blue paint because I'm using reference photos. I'm using this exhaust pipe as reference photos, so I know how to paint the smokestacks. So I want to give it the blue coloring. And so I put a little bit of blue right there. This is Craft Smart bright blue satin acrylic paint. So just grab a little bit of that. Use the drop stopper. Get some water, spray a little bit. I think 1 drop is good since it's a little bit of paint, not too much. Alright, mix it nice and well. Wipe off some excess. And let's see how.
Okay, so this was an interesting thing to do. I haven't done anything like this, but I was trying to paint the smokestacks. I don't know if they came out perfect, but I mean close enough. I was going off by a couple reference photos I found off Google. One of them was an actual exhaust pipe from I just typed in exhaust pipe and on Google and just came up right, like I think it was a few pictures down. And I also looked up the 3A Optimus Prime that's coming out from the last night, and I found a back view of it. I looked at the smokestacks, and I saw that it had like a bluish look to it. So I was just going off that idea. I wanted to again, just kind of give it some, just a little bit of color, so it just wasn't this plain chrome. Which the chrome looked nice anyways. I just wanted it to be a little more. But yeah, and I just painted the yellow and the red, just to make it look like just smoke's been coming out. It's been kind of burning and all that stuff. I also used some black shoe polish. I could have used regular black, but I didn't have it with me at the moment, so I just I just used the shoe polish until it was already open. And what I did is I painted inside the smokestack, the holes in the smokestack. I just painted it black because you gotta imagine these smokestacks are the smokestacks are like releasing a lot of exhaust and all that, a lot of smoke. That it's gonna be very dirty inside. So I was just trying to simulate that. I also painted the little wire things that are on his thighs. If you look at the CGI model, he has like these red wires on his thighs, and so I just painted those red. I painted the circle parts yellow, and yeah, that's it. I mean, it's not too much to talk about, but yeah, that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and the next one will be coming out soon. I'm not sure when. I'm gonna try and get that out as soon as I can. And that, thank you for watching. Bye.